Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund and MoneyMile present your goals, dreams and plans.
Hello and welcome to Your GDP, which is your goal dream plan. It's a series where we seek to educate our viewers on what your goals are, what your dreams are, and what you can do to plan accordingly to achieve those goals. Joining me today is well-known personal finance trainer and author, Amit Trivedi. Thank you very much, Amit. A pleasure talking to you. Amit, we saw a lot of people, facing job-related losses. We saw people, facing income cuts in their salaries. How does the SIP work in such a situation? Pausing it was the right solution, and how long can I pause it? Can you tell us a little about how to deal with my SIP if I have an income stoppage, so to speak, for a short duration?
So let me narrate two incidents out here, and I'm not an advisor, but sometimes friends keep checking for my opinion on a certain matters. So two friends called up the same day, and both had the same question. One asked, so both asked me whether they should continue their SIP or not. When you probe further, the unique situation of both. The first one is a lady. She and her husband both are working at senior positions in some well-established companies. The jobs are reasonably safe and secured. The companies are doing well. They are not likely to face job cuts or even pay cuts. In her case, I said you continue your SIP because there is no threat on your income and your expenses are more than provided for. Another person is a freelancer. He is the only bread earner in the family. So my question was, how's the business pipeline looking? And he said, I don't know. It looks very gloomy. I said, in that case, pause your SIP temporarily. So it is always, situation specific, and that situation is the unique situation of the person that you are talking to. Having said that, the second person's case required a facility like SIP pause facility, where you can temporarily pause your SIP, and it would depend from different asset management companies to what kind of period one can pause the SIP. So those would be more operational matters. But once you pause your SIP, you can always restart the SIP. And there's very simple procedures. One instruction has to be signed at the time of pausing, and the other instruction has to be signed at the time of submitted at the time of restarting the SIP. If you are facing any threat to the income temporarily, SIP pause is a wonderful facility and it must be utilized. What happens to your existing investment in that folio so far is that that remains untouched. And as the NAV of the fund moves, the portfolio value would also move in line with that NAV movement. So to that extent, you are not taking your money out, you are not subjected to any penalty, and you can take care of your household income in that temporary downturn that you are facing.
It's been a pleasure talking to you, Amit Trivedi. Thank you very much for coming by and sharing your perspective with our viewers. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Pleasure is mine.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.